knock with that. No rubber band, no rubber band. Every time I put down, they show me that. If I know pull out, she got my back. Although you cool, I'm happy that. Although you cool, say everything I do is for my woman.
Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title below, we're going to be making an enchilada casserole. So you're going to need some of these spinach wraps, a rotisserie chicken, this green enchilada sauce, sour cream, and cream cheese. And if you have a little bit of extra cheese, go ahead and grab that as well. So basically we're skipping a step with the rotisserie chicken. Usually I boil some chicken breasts that are seasoned, and then I go ahead and have everybody shred it with the 2 forks. So you can either peel it off or do what I was doing here, which was just peeling it off with the forks, or you could just use your hands, whatever you feel like. But I just kind of skipped this step with the rotisserie chicken, and it would have been a lot easier if I did it the day of me getting this. But I actually just ran out of time when it was time for me to make this dish, so I had to put it in the freezer. So it's a little bit of rough. It's a little bit rough, but it is doable. And once you get that all shredded up, we'll go ahead and head over to the next step. So after you shred all your chicken, as you see that I have here, you're going to go ahead and start layering. So you're going to start off with your wrap, and then you're going to do some of that green sauce and kind of spread that around. And then you're going to get your sour cream. Just make sure you have everything ready, just so it's like a cool little assembly line that you have going. And I also want to note that I did actually have some of the skin in my chicken shredded mixture, so I just wanted to make a little side note there. But you're gonna go ahead and spread that green sauce down, spread it around, and get some sour cream and cream cheese, and then whatever extra cheese that you have. So if you have a Mexican blend of cheese or mozzarella, whatever extra cheese that you want to put in there, you go ahead and do that, okay? Just for the moment, I've just decided to make the sauce a little bit more creamier. We usually hand make our sauce, but I just thought it would be easier since I already had this sauce on hand in my pantry, to just go ahead and use it instead of going to the grocery store and making the sauce. If you're interested in that, go ahead and let me know and I'll do that for you guys. But for now, this is what we're using. So basically it's just a layer. So green sauce, sour cream, cream cheese, chicken, and I'm gonna season it as I go as well, with just some Tony's, and be very heavy-handed in that, okay? So just season it up and layer it out, and after you do that, you're just gonna keep doing that until you get to the top. So once you get to the top, you're going to, it's gonna be a little tight, but you're gonna stuff it as much as possible. If you guys wanted to, you can maybe soften out the cream cheese a little bit more and the sour cream and spread it out a little bit more evenly, but I just like to do it like this, the lazy way. But after you do that and you get to your final layer, I went ahead and wanted to show you guys that I'm saving the bones to make bone broth. So you can actually freeze bones of like your chicken and your beef and whatever you're eating, and freeze it until you have enough to make bone broth. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna label it the date that I froze it and push that to the side. And then we're gonna get back to the casserole. So once you're done with that, you put your bones aside. You're gonna get your cheese blend and spread it all over your casserole, because you want a nice cheesy layer at the top. That's what you're going to want. So like I said before, whatever cheese you have. So I had some of these shredded cheese and I had some of the block cheese. So I just cut it up, put it in the spots where I didn't feel like I had enough cheese, and went from there. Now I went ahead and put that in the oven at 350. And you're just going to pull it out whenever you feel like that cheese is fully melted at the top and a little bit of a crispy, a little bit of browning at the top. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and clean my kitchen and feed my sourdough starter. Yeah, but I just wanted to say, how you doing? How's your day been, okay? Are you smiling today? Did you do something kind for somebody today? Okay? Anyways, let's go ahead and get back to this video. So, for my sourdough starter, this is my second attempt to make sourdough starter. So, I'm just putting a tablespoon of all-purpose flour, a tablespoon of distilled water, okay, and just mixing that up until it's more of like a cakey thick batter, like more flour than watery, like more thick than like drippy, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm doing here. And y'all see, everybody just want to be in my frame. Like, y'all go home, y'all just want to be all up in my frame. Anyways, yeah, I'm just continuing to add more flour if need be, just to get that consistency of the starter that I want. So it was looking really good, still bubbling up, it's still fermenting, so that's a good sign. So as you guys can see, it has a few bubbles here, and going into a nice ferment. I also decided to make some taquitos with the leftover chicken that I had. So I just took some corn tortillas and I made some buffalo macaroni, because why not? So it's just chicken and buffalo sauce with macaroni. This is what it's looking like, guys. Super good. It was so yummy, guys. It looked a little nasty, I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna look nasty, but it's gonna taste amazing, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave me a comment down below on what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Anything I thought where you talk, I go do. Me, I know they see another girl for my visuals. Loving you, now in my ritual.